Hello, everybody. I had to go to Las Vegas for a work trip, and so this is how I made the best of it with some disc golf in between. We'll start with how I got there and then get into some of the disc golf courses that I got to play while I was there. Enjoy the video. What is up, everybody? Like I said, traveling to Vegas, so had to do some sightseeing. Went and saw the Hoover Dam. It was a lot of fun. Water level was low, but the dam was pretty cool. I had a lot of fun. Anyways, had some breakfast to refuel the next day. Went out and found the North Las Vegas Municipal Club and actually stumbled upon a league. I did pretty bad because it was in the dark, but I got some good tacos out of the deal. Great place recommended by them. Also had to go see the casinos, and that was a lot of fun. Uh, you had to, it's part of the deal. But I also got to play Nellis Air Force Base, just a little two disc round. And then it was my free day, so went to Wild Horse, and you can tell by these first couple shots, it was just so windy. But upside, I had a golf cart, so everything was going great. All that being said, I did throw some good shots, but you can see the wind turned over my resistor, which is my most overstable fairway driver. So definitely played a large factor in the round, that's for sure. But it was a lot of fun. Great course, super well maintained, obviously. And I saw a couple other people out there, so that was fun too. But good shots, good shot selection. Probably bad putting, but I finished 4 over or 6 over, which would have been like 938 rated. UDisc thought that I sucked though and only gave me a 191, but I was pretty happy. I got some birdies out there. Definitely not a small feat for me. Then I decided I'm going to play some Gauntlet and the most disc golf I've ever played in my life and go to Sunset Park. So you can see it is still windy. It is still not the best weather for playing, but it felt great out there. So the wind takes my disc into the pickleball courts. But yeah, I didn't realize when I looked this one up, it is 24 holes, or a lot of holes. But, that's my fault. That's not the wind. And this is about where I started realizing I have some consistency issues because I throw that forehand into the ground and I throw this forehand, absolutely lace it, skip right up towards the basket. Exactly what I wanted. Get a good rip off of some of these tee pads. Hit some trees way down there, but that's okay. And this is where I'm like, okay, wait, hold on. Let me try that again. That's not quite what I wanted to do. This shot ended up way better. So, being the cheater I am, I took that one, made a good putt. But, anyways, you can see I shanked some more shots out here, and that happened a lot, but it was a lot of fun. It was a good course. There were lots of people out. Apparently, I almost stumbled upon another tournament, but it was a lot of people just practicing. Everybody was super nice, though. They were very, very happy to let me play through. This hole, I throw overstable mid range. I was like, man, that's way far left. Let me throw a crave. I can get down there further. And the wind takes it right into the road. It didn't hit that car, don't worry. And no cars hit my disc. I was able to get it back. But yes, bad shots. But still able to throw some good ones. This upshot, you can see the wind lift was insane on that. It ended up going like 75 long, way past the basket, putting those people in danger, unfortunately. But I was just out there having a good time. Decided I wanted to figure out how to throw a roller in the wind, even though I never throw rollers. You can guess how that goes. Yeah, not good. But I will say my forehands were on point with the Sagara. You can see the little bit of flip and then the fade. So nice. Just what I needed in these conditions. A little bit of a low release heading towards that tree, but still made it there. This one couldn't hit the giant gap, but made it down there. And that's it for that course. It was a lot of fun. Definitely recommend hitting that one up too. did pretty good, shot even, call it a win. Next, I went to Mountain Crest, and it was still windy, and I accidentally threw my crave 436 feet because it just got taken by the wind. But boy, does it make nice clouds, let me tell you. Anyways, here is the Sagara again. Hyzer, flip to turn. Let me tell you, it is not supposed to do that. I was throwing into a headwind, and yeah, fairway drivers. Anyways, got dark in this round. I was able to finish it up just a little after sunset. Narrowly avoided some people, but did pretty good out there. It was a pitch and putt. Little breakfast the next day, and caught one more course before I caught my flight out. This is River Park. It was actually a very interesting layout. As you can see in that first picture, it's kind of like peninsulas separated by garden beds with trees. I don't know. It was cool. Honestly, very unique. Unlike anything I've ever played so far. But nothing too crazy here. A lot of, around 400-foot par fours. So almost got some eagles. You can see here I give it a rip on my Wild Honey. Way down there. Still like 50 short, but just putting was not working so well for me. And you know what? External processing right here. This might be because I was 3,000 feet lower. So you can see my misses were over the basket. So I might have just been gliding out of this world on my putts. It's not the same up here in Utah. Anyways, thought over. Still trying to putt. These ones I miss low, so maybe my excuse is invalid. But still out here throwing some good shots. This actually, right around here, I kind of pinch my elbow in on my form sometimes. I don't keep my elbow out enough, and so I put a lot of stress on it. And at this point, I'm like 60 holes of disc golf in the last 24 hours. So it kind of hurt. And so I took it easy, like only threw super, super slow. Obviously, sometimes when you throw super slow, you actually throw better. Example A right here, that one is absolutely ripped. You can't really see where it goes, but trust me, it was ripped. But yeah, having some fun, shaping some lines. This is definitely something I need to work on too. It's my long bids. Maybe one day I'll get good at it. This was actually also a rip. 392. I did wave. It's a Wild Honey. Same thing. 3 under. I did it again. Went to Creekside, played another 18, and went home to see my girls. That's my Vegas trip.
Hey everybody, it's Noah post longest disc golf day of my life, I guess. I flew back from Vegas and I actually decided to play 18 more holes to get ready for my tournament next weekend. So that made 88 holes of disc golf in a little over 24 hours and 70 holes in 24 hours. So that was a lot. My body hurts, my arm hurts a little bit, my hip hurts the most, so that's fun. And I tore holes in both of my socks because that's how much I was playing. But it was so fun. Las Vegas was awesome for a lot of reasons, but the course was great. I loved to be able to play Wild Horse. That was so much fun to be able to play that and, see how I would do. And the answer is not well. But it was so windy. But anyways, super glad to have played those courses and to have been able to have that opportunity and keep on collecting courses towards my goal of 100 courses played. See you guys.